what he has told, that teacher and value education, and how we can have a good relationship with the students, how we can promote and motivate our students. So these ways, within the given time limit, I'm going to talk about all these things. As we all know that ancient Indian education was value-based education and consisting of that Gurukul system. And we all know that world famous Nalanda and Taxila universities were there. And the value-based education policy reforms were what? If we talk about that, then we can say that value-based education policy reforms were the basis for utilizing the knowledge for benefits of mankind. And in ancient Bharat, we used to see that there were knowledgeable personalities like Susrut, Aryabhatta, Panini, Chanakya, who has who set examples in front of the world. So now we are shifting from 10 plus 2 pattern to 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. And this decision will bring a major change in Indian education system after 3 decades. I mean, after 1986, we come up with this policy. So, if we can talk about ancient Indian value-based education, then we see that ancient Indian education was value-based, consisting of gurukulas, where we see that students live with their teachers, and like a fully residential system of teaching and learning. And as I told, these two famous Vidyapeeths were there, and the value-based education policies reform were, as I told, they are trying to utilize the knowledge for the benefit of mankind. So, relation of value to education, if we can talk about that, then education is a methodological effort towards learning basic facts about humanity. And the core idea behind value education is what? The core idea behind value education is to cultivate essential values in students. And value education is important to help everyone to in improving the value system they hold and put them to use. And if we can talk about the importance of value education in India, value education in India from the ancient time has had a prime place of importance. From the Gurukul stage, the child learned not only skills of reading and archery, but more the philosophy of life.
Are from the age bracket of 15, 16 or 17 after passing the 12th. After passing the 12 and 5, that means 16, 17 years, he or she is certainly not a child, an adult, learner, young adult learner. And young adult learner today is one issue. Secondly, the entire paradigm of teaching learning has today changed, and it has also become digital. Today we are digitally linked. So as a teacher, we remain to provide lecture as a lecturer. We provide profess as a professor. But the new paradigm guide us, directs us not to be in a lecture mode, not to be in a profess mode, but to be a facilitator, but to be a initiator, but to be a coach, a guide, who in the system becomes important. Because today, if we talk about the teaching learning or the ultimate objective, we call it sa vidyaya bimuktaye, education for getting a kind of a peace, or getting a kind of something ultimate that we wanted to give. And the education system must give vinay, vidya dadati vinayam. Vinay, a student must have some kind of a humility. And this is why the learning today has not only the discipline centric courses, It has ability enhancement courses, skill-based courses, and more so over value addition courses. Whether the teacher is in a position to inculcate the value of younger or old generation, contest the respect of the elderly population of the family of the society as a community, whether he or she understands or not depend upon what the values is being inculcated by the teacher.
Thank you very much, Professor, for your indeed inspiring lecture on this futuristic role of teachers in Indian knowledge system.
As you know that higher education is one of the pillar of success of individual as well as the nation. If the India wants to success and stand in a higher position, our higher education must be sound, must be more powerful. Higher education play a vital role in all development activities, And also, as you know that India will be one of the largest education hub. Now, after 75 years of independence, India is acting as an educational hub. And India is the third largest education system in the world. Yes, it is a proud and pride of every Indian. India is the third largest education system in India. Apart from that, I am mentioning one of the quotation which was given by the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. What is higher education? He stated that the people in the people in the university education shape the behavior, minds, and social human values of the community. This is the main duty of the higher education. The higher education should change the behavior of the student, mold the minds, and provide social and human values. So most of the people think that higher education it is only for the job, it is only for the economy, it is only for the pleasure. No, not at all. It should change the behavior of the student and also bring some sort of change in the mind of the student. And also, it is a prime duty of the higher education to provide the social equality, social equity, and human values also more important. As a human, we should enhance our human values through the higher education. That is the power of higher education, which was stated by the father of Constitution, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. And come to the point, after independence, almost all, we have 15 committees and commissions, and central government has been appointed 15 committees and commissions for the development of higher education, for the enhancement of the quality education at higher level. No need to mention the 15 committees, from the Radhakrishnan Commission to National Education Policy. Everyone is working. They have given some sort of suggestions to improve the higher education. But still, we think, where are we in terms of higher education as well as the quality education, quality higher education. And also, we have so many regulatory bodies.
In every sense. Now, when we take the policy sides, UNESCO works with governments and partners to address exclusion from and inequality in education. It works with all the governments across the globe to address the issues of exclusion. So there are certain measures. When you see the policies of UNESCO, it's very strictly mentions about the inclusive nature of education. Similarly, UNESCO pays special attention to children with disabilities as they are overrepresented in the population of those who are not in education. Now see, regarding inclusion, again what the document of UNESCO says, inclusion and equity in and through education is the cornerstone of transformative education agenda. Without that, we cannot go ahead with the core of education. So equity and inclusion is the requirement. Now, in various documents, I have referred to 2020 document and many other previous documents, also addressing all the forms of exclusion or marginalization, disparities, and inequalities in access, participation, and learning outcome is the need. See, there are three aspects where teachers have a significant role in it. See the access. So when we have an access, we should provide access to everyone irrespective of this. Recently I have read, not very recently, for the last 1 year, I used to read some stories in various groups of WhatsApp. It's about a girl child. She was very aspirant to medical field, but due to her from Kerala only, from her that capacity, she attained very good rank in the entrance examination, medical entrance examination. But the authorities denied the admission for her. No, 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 you are not supposed to do it because she has some disability. She was not able to walk without the help of the wheelchair or some other assistive devices. So they were denying the admission. No, 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 you are not eligible. So eligibility is determined generally by the score of the examination. She is under reservation of seats under general category, whatever it is, if she has a specific score, she is eligible. But they were denying the admission. She legally fight against it and she succeeded and she started accessing the education. See, whenever we have the quality, still we are getting denied sometimes. That is the kind of things that is the UNESCO addresses. UNESCO says that this is the need of the hour. We should provide proper access, participation, and learning outcomes. In terms of the learning outcome, if we teachers are the people, those who are ensuring the learning outcomes among the children.
So whatever it might be, the special educators, whoever it might be, sometimes there might be an exclusion from the mainstream, but still the education is the one which brings everybody on par. Equity and access should be given to all. That is the mainstream of the government and also the policies that is coming forth the days together. Let us uphold the dignity of inclusive practices as a teacher. And I once again thank Professor Dr. Samir Babu, who has taken his time over in deliberating upon the different perspectives of the inclusive practices which is needed of the art in today's scenario.
Right. The NEP 2020 is slightly concentrating on the same concept, the individualized learning, personalized learning, and learning to learn is important instead of simply learning or by hearting. It is our duty to concentrate the individual capacity, competency, and capabilities, their intelligence level, multiple intelligence, and number of things. Here, the philosophical foundation, psychological, sociological, technological, the given topic, technology enabled. I'm going to concentrate on the fourth foundation of education. Here, factors of teaching effectiveness. Here, teacher related, student related, school or institution related, environmental related. This one will come under environmental related, classroom management. Factors of teaching effectiveness of teacher educators. I am from teacher education and education. So here preparation, plan, teach, feedback, replan, reteach, refeedback. Suppose I want to test my communication skills, what I can do, it is better to record with the help of ICT tools. I can review it, I can edit it, I can change it. There are n number of tools are available free of cost. Presentation style. Here I'm using PPT. PRE Jedi Prezi is also one of the softwares, presentation software, collaborative software we can use, classroom management, motivational strategy, effective communication, student teacher interaction, evaluation feedback, informal academic support, personal attitude. Jeff Keller, JEFFKELLER, Jeff Keller written one book on attitude is everything, subject mastery. So here the teaching effectiveness of B.Ed college teachers, low effective, highly effective, maximum or moderately, there is a need, urgent need to integrate ICT to move this one moderately effective to highly effective teacher educators. So this video actually when 2020, I think because of COVID-19 pandemic, one way or the other way, thanks to COVID-19 pandemic, maybe we lost our near and dear lovable ones. At the same time, some advantages, some behavioral changes, those who have never given importance to family and effectiveness, so they given importance to family and belongingness. At the same time, maximum teachers and students, they learned how to learn and how to teach through online. Till date, I completed more than 700 plus MOOC courses. Every day doing one MOOC course. I'm a self-trained person how to develop or create online content and how to teach online. The future of technology. Why Dr. Johnson sir selected this topic? Here in future is the technology, everything. Here biomedical technology, n number of technology or biotechnology. Here the 20
Pay my thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor once again because he is a person of motivation. It is none other than Professor Ravi sir. We are very much indebted to you for giving us the opportunity to conduct this series of invited lectures. Next, I would like to accord my deep sense of gratitude to our registrar, Professor Rajmohan sir, and also all the faculty members, those who join in this forum. And I also thank our resource person for this day, Dr. Amreshwaran Reddy, once again, from the bottom of our heart and from the departmental side and from the students, friends, as well as from the faculty side, we wish you a bright future. And we learn as a coexistent. That is the one which he is an advocating us. Therefore, thank you, Professor Amreshwaran Reddy, for making us, giving us the sharing the knowledge with all our resource, with all the faculty members as well as the students.